Hey guys, it's Christy here at the Paper Lion. I'm doing a bunch of these flip through videos today because they were on my desk and I just wanted to go ahead and get them all listed. This is one of my pieces that's already listed on Mercari and Poshmark if you want to go over there and take a look at that. It's priced very affordable for a junk journal. This one is a really nice, I called it my autumn theme journal, and it's got really pretty colors throughout. If you can tell, it's in one of my plastic sleeves that comes with all of my junk journals so that you can keep them nice and clean if you're going to give them for a gift, or if you're going to keep them for yourself or you want to pack them away. That nice plastic sleeve will keep them nice and neat for you. Alright, let's open this up and see what we have inside. Slide this plastic sleeve off. That's really easy to take off and put back on again. Alright, what do we have on this one? Oh my god, look at those gorgeous colors. And look at those pretty little birds on the front. Aren't they cute? We've got little nice leaf appliques with nice chiffon type ribbon right there. And then you've got this nice jewelry piece with a vintage jewelry flower and rhinestone in the center of that. I'm gonna let you get a look at those birds. Aren't they so fun? They're sitting there and they've got their berries, so they're just literally just sitting there just watching. And this is a piece that was a napkin that I Mod Podged onto a piece of paper. So that was done with a napkin. And then down here you see you got your words, Lady of Solace. That actually came from a book that sometimes I use. And then you got your binding over here with some nice shimmery copper cardstock. And then you got your nice lace up here at the top, your fun little moving pieces. So if you like to touch stuff, listen to that. Oh, it's got a nice, and then you got your texture here you can touch. And then if we turn over to the back, you can find another one, a card similar to the journal that I listed before this. It's a Paris theme bird tag, a large tag that you can turn it over and journal on the back. On the back of this journal, I added a pocket that you can store some extra stuff in if you want to. Alright, and let's see what we have. This one, I do have a ribbon enclosure. This is a nice orange with gold accents on that ribbon. Very pretty hidden closure design on the inside. You can see, you can't see it where it goes. And also, this is another one of my hidden binding journals. You can't really see the binding on the outside, but you'll be able to see it on the inside because I added one of the adjustable bookmarks to this one. And this one has a nice vintage book plate on the front where you can add your name or the subject of this journal, whatever you want to put on there. And then I've got these some pages held together by one of these little altered clothespins that I added in for you. It's got some nice paper flowers on it, nice gold and yellow, and I have those holding some pages together and with some different little things in there. And as always with my journals, I like to leave them, I don't like to heavily detail them because I like people to be able to add their own character and items to the journal so that you can more personalize it to you. It's not heavily journaled in or decorated as to where, you know, you won't have any space to actually just be you in your own journal. But anyway, here is a really fun, very colorful page. And I put some nice colorful little tags in there with some pretty ribbon. These have little charms. This one has a little leaf charm on it, a gold leaf. And then you got this beautiful butterfly card that you can flip up and journal in if you want to. And it creates a pocket. And then got some of that pretty quilted craft style paper in there. Now look at that beautiful leaf applique. Oh, that's so gorgeous. I love that one. And then you can see a little added detail. You got some chiffon lace with some, well, like netting type lace with gold gold leaf accents. You got your cute little birds up there that kind of go along with the theme in the front. And let's see. Got a pretty little belly band here. Now this is a double belly band. So if you want to stick something here, let's see. You want to stick something there. And then you can also stick something under there as well. So you got your double belly band there. You got another little altered paper clip up there. You can see that with a little rhinestone in the middle. And you got some more pages off in there, tea-dyed. And then here we have another colorful page. And this is a flip out. You got a nice little selection of ephemera and little bits and bobs that you can put throughout your journal. This is a cutout from a vintage piece of wallpaper. I have a lot of this, and I decided to cut out fussy cut one of the flowers to put in there for you to add to your journal. And then we got some more really brightly colored little tags for you to journal on. And you got an altered paper, altered playing card back there. And that's a really fun, colorful little selection of things that you can journal and play with in there. And I mentioned in another one of my flip-throughs, I do like to also, there's two reasons why I keep these kind of, you know, not heavily decorated. There will be some that in the future I will put like a lot of vintage and heavy decorate. Of course, that will influence the price, but I'm trying to, you know, put some out there that won't be super pricey for people, that a lot of people can. I like to try to make my items to where a lot of people can afford them if they want to. So where it's not like a big burden, because I know some people are on a budget. But here's another one of my sliding bookmarks. I don't know if anybody else is doing that, but that's one of my sliding bookmarks, and you can see the binding on the inside, but you cannot see the binding on the outside. And this one is adorned with a really pretty bird feather to go with the theme, and then a nice carnelian little dangle for the bookmark with some other beads. Very pretty. You can put that up or down to hang it from the bottom, or if you want to take it and use it as a bookmark and hang it from the top, you can do that as well. Alright, we got some more tea stain and coffee dyed like grid paper and regular paper. We got some little paper ribbon up here with a nice word autumn. I know I'm a little late doing a flip through on this one, but I recently just started this channel, so I'm just going through some of the things that I've already done so that people can see. And there is an espresso little coffee magnet that you can flip open and down, and it can hold several little things in place, maybe a couple of pages if you want to put them together. If you have a couple of pages that you want to put some special things and sort those out. Now this one is a piece of my art, my handmade artwork that I do sometimes. I'll take you know, watercolors or matte pencils, and I'll just doodle little flowers and stuff on a page. So this is a one-of-a-kind little piece of art here that I put together that I did myself personally. I thought it was nice and vibrant and bright and went along with the theme of this notebook or this journal. So that's a little piece of me there, a personalized piece in this journal. And more paper, more of that pretty textured craft paper. We got another vintage altered playing card in there, and then this is a pretty little copperized paper clip in the shape of a rose, and then we've got this little beaded dangle on it. And let's see, here's another pretty little tag paper clip for you. It's got a nice pretty button on it and some paper and pieces of doily and in front of a doily, and then just some more little stenciling. Here's a pretty page. It's got some nice paper for you to take out, and you can write on that if you want, front and back. Another tag with some vintage lace at the bottom, and then some more of that leaf design from that goes along with the front. And then there's your back And then, as we saw earlier, you have a pocket on the back. Anyway, this is my autumn themed little journal. Really, really pretty. It's got a lot of textural accents on there. Can you hear that? A lot of ASMR qualities about it. As with any paper, it sounds so good when you rub it. Can you hear that? Alright, that's my little bit of ASMR in there for you today. But this is my beautiful little Lady of Solace journal. This is great. Even if it's the spring or the summer, this journal, if you like these types of colors, it would be beautiful any time of the year. But anyway, this is my Lady of Solace with the pretty birds on the front, and that journal is already available on Mercari and Poshmark, and I will leave a link. Try to leave a link to those in the description box if you'd like to run over there and get that. I've only got one of these. Mostly everything that I have, especially the ones that I create, it's usually just one that I do. I don't like to do a lot of mass journals that all look alike. I like to create individually. Every time I sit down, I like it to just come to me. Eventually one day I might do mass journals, but right now I haven't gotten to that. So every time you see a journal on here, it's usually just going to be the one. Or, you know, if there are a couple of them, they'll all still have their own little individual add-ins, and they'll be different in some way. But anyway, this is my Lady of Solace journal. Only one available. Go check it out, guys. And as always, I waved a little bit too soon on that one. As always, thank you for spending your time with me. I know everybody's time is precious, and I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!